everything nice from the nation's capital. You can catch us on 94.4. We are SpiceFM, and you're hanging out with Yolanda, Mulwa, and the mainest DJ Absolute on the decks today. He's spinning you some new jack swing jams. Yeah? I'm sorry.
Bless you.
I don't know what I'm choking on, and I'm not even eating anything. I'm choking on bills. Personal joke. Anyway, we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and www.spicefm.co.ke. DJ Absolute,
yes.
What is the biggest lesson that employment has taught you? That's what we asked you. And we'll start in the studio. Absolute.
Oh, yes.
What has employment taught you? Because, goddamn.
Perseverance. Perseverance. And survival. You know, when you start working sometimes,
Yeah.
you have this big dream that I finish school. Like I told you, finish school. Pass your exams. Get your degree, masters. And then from there, you'll get a very good job. And that job will give you a lot of money. And then, situation on the ground hits you. You get into that office and you're told, Sasa, we are starting you on this amount. And that time you're thinking, yani I've gone all through this whole process. And then you're coming to give me peanuts. You're like, Z.
Situation co ground.
Situation co ground.
It's very different.
It's very different. And also, there are some areas. I don't know how to say this, but let me just say it.
Yeah.
There are some areas you'll go without salo, but it teaches you how to survive.
Yeah.
It teaches you.
It builds your perseverance.
Perseverance. You now know how to cut costs and actually use basics. And by basics, I mean real basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is my transi. You don't have time for Monjoyo because the pocket is not pocketing.
Hey. Mimi, I'm just going to tell you. First, I've owned a business, still own a business. Is it doing well? I think it's somewhere in a suitcase. I will explain another day, not today. But as you are employed, what has employment taught me? That you're building someone else's empire.
Yes.
You are building someone else's empire. You are making sacrifices for somebody else. That is the one thing that it has taught me. That even when you walk away, you don't walk away, of course, with nothing. You walk away with experiences and good vibes and memories. Yeah. But you walk away with, sometimes if you think about it, nothing. Because that's not your business, right? So it's good to demand for good pay and good working conditions for you, because you are building someone else's empire. 2, HR is not for you.
It's not.
HR is for the good of the company. HR is to protect the company, not you. Are you the company? No. Exactly. No. So always know that. 2, document everything. Make sure everything is on email. Those emails, please press archive.
Yeah.
You will need them one day. Press
archives.
Archive. I remember there was someone who used to work here who used to tell me, put it on email, put it on email, put it on email. One day you're going to have a squabble with someone and you'll be like, but I did tell this person XYZ. And it'll be your word against theirs. No, you did not. How do you prove that? Always put everything on email. Always put everything
on email.
On email. Sometimes you'll forget. Sometimes someone else will forget.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a record of everything that is going on in your department. So, anything you agree on, deadlines, timelines, turnaround times, put it on
email.
On email. Those days that you think, when you start employment, you think when you don't go on leave, it somehow makes your supervisors happy and your progression is a sure deal. Please take some time to rest.
Rest. Very important.
Rest is as important as hard work. And I will never stop preaching that. Rest is as important as
hard work.
Rest is as important as hard work. There's people who imagine at the end of the year, when you are looking at your days off, if you took none, somehow your career is on an upward trajectory. No, you are just tired. And guess what? There's nobody who your crashing and burning serves.
Yeah.
Especially you. It does not in any way. Breaking your back, burning out, having burnout because you don't take time out is not even productive for your company.
Yes.
So take your leave days. Rest.
Rest. Also, come to work, do your job, go home. Again, come to work, do your job, go home. Mshene mingi
achana nayo
itakusaidia.
Utalia. Office politics sometimes will destroy you.
Yes.
And another thing people need to know, because before I used to think we are friends, because I have this person's back, they'll have your back, until you hear the things people discuss when you're not in the room. Your work friends are not your friends. Your work friends are not your friends. If for whatever reason your work friends happen to be solid people and your relationship crosses and gets out of the studio or the office or the bank or well and good. But most of the time, nobody has you as in mind when they're doing things. Everybody's just trying to survive. Before I used to take it personally. I used to be like, huyu absolute ndio ameka chini. This absolute is the one who has betrayed me. I'm so mad. I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm going to cut them off. Lately, I just take people. I'm like, this person is a snake. This person is a gossip. This person talks smack behind my back. This person. But so what? The only thing that binds us together is a contract. Come, do. Will I ever help you? If I feel like, if I don't. But don't get lines crossed. Remember that you're there to work and you're there for your company. Full stop. Hizo vitu zingine ni kadhalika.
Also, if you differ on work basis, it's work basis. Please.
Usibebe makasiriko
nyumbani or sijui where. I've differed with Yolanda because it's work basis. Amesema, hii wimbo ulicheza, this wimbo, I don't like it.
Was bad.
Or the way you're playing nowadays, I don't like the way you're playing nowadays.
True.
I shouldn't take that. This chick is not even a DJ. She doesn't know what nini. Ananiambia nini. And learn to take advice.
It's true.
Learn to take advice.
True. Then and also, criticism.
And criticism. And also, sieve information that you're given. Sieve.
True.
Sieve. Don't just believe everything you're told.
True.
Yeah. Kujombe, Yolanda, eke mama kinapigaga tu kelele. And she has done nothing wrong to you.
Ama, who are you going to talk to? Producer Wakina Absolute. And Tonani Charlotte. That girl is a problem. Has she ever done anything to you? Even the muskia. Sasa buskia wapi? As long as you've not had a tiff with someone, everything you hear, like Absolute is telling you, take with a pinch of salt. Take with a pinch of salt. And then I'm just going to tell you, it's never that serious. I don't know why people just forgot that term. It's never that serious. You probably forget about it tomorrow. So stop keeping beefs. There's people who Absolute have beefs. And you want to keep beefs forever. I mean, if I see that you and I, because you cannot skizana with anybody, my personality and yours are going to always have issues. Me, I always separate and I leave you and I'm like, hey, watch, let me run to Absolute and stay in the studio because that I'm bound by contract to be with you in this room, and I will for the life of me try to make it work with my teammates. If you're not in my teammates, I can't promise anything. Like I won't insult you, but
however,
itakuwa too high na bye. Alafu Absolute, you know those people who you're in the same department but you're competing. I'm like, you know, you are also not in competition. You are a team.
There's no I. In team.
There's people who they just want to compete with you. I'm like, boss, you can't compete with me. Sisi tukiwa hapa, our mid-morning show is competing with other mid-morning shows.
Yes. You're in the same team.
So even if I want City to fall there and not come to work tomorrow, it serves me no purpose.
Nothing.
It does not help me in any way. I cannot compete with my producer. Our contracts, our KPIs are very different.
Yes. And you are very, very, very replaceable.
Shout for the person at the
back.
You
are very employment consultants. You are very replaceable.
Your boss is your BFF. You guys go out for birthdays and I don't know what. You're still replaceable.
Yes. Utaenda.
You're still replaceable.
You're very replaceable. So
the job market is very competitive. Yes. People need to stop being comfortable.
And then also improve on your skill. Learn something here and there. Learn a thing or two here and there. If you get to Jobo and you're saying, this department I can learn one or two. And you know nowadays, they like guys who can multitask.
Yeah.
They like a jack of all trades type of thing.
And for Absolute, every time we sit here September, what do we watch there on the screen live? Graduation!
Yes.
They are out there waiting for Yolanda to sleep, fall, retire, so they can come and take these jobs.
Yes.
And rightfully so, you understand? So please start seeing your life or your job that one day it's going to have an ending.
Yes.
A good one. You could work for an organization for 40 years. But as long as it's a title you are not born with, I keep reminding you, you are not born with this title. Absolutely. You are not called Duke of Kakamega Shire. Siku moja, you will not be SpiceFM, DJ Absolute. You probably will be a DJ in another station.
Yeah.
You probably will be a DJ on another show. So, especially people who work for Coming. You think your position is your birthright. Get out of here, man.
Get out.
Taritaya. Na ukikataa Mungu anaweza kuchukua pia.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Very true.
I'm saying when we come back, we'll read your comments. Look at our producer looking at us. That will not be arranged. It's not for you, honey. You are like 21 and a half. You are here for 60 more years. When we come back, we'll read your comments. What has employment taught you?